Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. If you're in the States, well, not, yeah, if you're in the States, good afternoon. Good morning if you're in another part of the country. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon what part of the country you're jumping in on. Hi, my name is Kimberly Trummel. If you don't know me, haven't met me, I am so excited that you're jumping on this few minutes where I get an opportunity to speak with you. Hey, everybody. I'd like to start off by saying Happy New Year. And I actually put together a little message for you. I'm not going to stay on long, but I wanted to talk to you about a complimentary offering that I've been mentioning. And now I just thought I'd reach out and give a personal invite. And so basically, again, I'm give a few people to get time to get on here. Welcome, welcome. As everyone goes ahead and gets on. I know many of you are in the middle of your days, but what I wanted to do is share with you some information. So my name is Kimberly Trummel, and first off, I want to thank everyone for my interactions with you in 2022. If I had the opportunity and the blessing to work with you and serve your organization or to serve you individually, I am, for one, thankful. I don't take it lightly, the responsibility that I have when I get to work with people. So, whether I've coached you, trained you, worked with your agents or your associations, I am thrilled that I am in your life, and I look forward to a fantastic 2023. So, what I have here is a wonderful book, and it's called Leadership Gold. Of course, with the virtual background, it's kind of hard to see it. There we go. It is a John C. Maxwell book on leadership. And I don't know about you, but if you're thinking about what way in 2023 can you jumpstart your leadership, one is investing in yourself. Now, it doesn't always have to be money, though that is, usually a factor, but in this instance, it's not. It's time. It's time. You invest money and time in your family, in your homes, in your leisure activities. Why not invest in yourself? So, one of the things John says is leadership is intentional. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. You actually have to intend to get somewhere that you're not currently. Because clearly, if you were already where you want it to be, you wouldn't want to grow, right? So many people want to become better than they were yesterday, or even become better tomorrow than they are today, or better this year in 2023. And it's not necessarily always about bottom line, though I'm sure that helps a lot, but it's also about the value that you give to others. The value you give to others. What a concept, right? Many people are always in the me generation, no matter what your age is. Why is this important? Me can only get you so far. So let me share with you a couple quick nuggets, and then I'll make sure to post a link later for the Zoom. But you'll find it if you go through my timeline. So, two of my favorite things. Number one, no one has ever gotten to the top alone. I'll say that again because it bears repeating. No one has ever gotten to the top alone. Few leaders are successful unless a lot of people want them to be. So, what does that mean? What is it? Zig Ziglar said, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Do the people in your circle realize how much you care? How are you going to expand your circle? I've seen all kinds of wonderful reports on people's successful businesses in 2022. My guess is in 2023, you might want to do even more. John Maxwell says that the law of the rubber band is stretching yourself. Let me put this down so I can show you. Stretching yourself. If you have a rubber band, which I think you can sort of see this, there you go. If you have a rubber band and it's simply limp like this and not doing anything, now let's imagine you take it and you start stretching and stretching and stretching and stretching. What happens? It has more capacity. I don't care what industry you're in. whether you're in the real estate sector on the list and buy side, or whether you're on the mortgage side, this is a very interesting time. I mean, it always is. But as we get started with this year, I wanted to draw your attention to self and personal development. So tomorrow, 12:30 to 1:30 Central Time on Zoom, I am going to present kind of a facilitated conversation. We can certainly have a dialogue over it. Most of it is sharing information, but I find that when the participants participate, it makes it a lot more valuable for everyone. So let me go ahead and share this next paragraph with you. Making it to the top is essential to taking others to the top. Again, this is from John Maxwell's book. Making it to the top is essential to taking others to the top. There are a lot of people in the world who are willing to give advice on things they've never experienced. They're like really bad travel agents. They tell you about an expensive ticket, but it's somewhere that they've never been. A leader's credibility begins with personal success, and it ends with helping others achieve personal success. It ends with helping others succeed and achieve in personal success. One of the things, years ago, I was with a brand, and one of the things that we did is that we came up with a personal mission statement. My mission statement was that I would be able to interact with people so much so that they felt better about themselves after we interacted. It wasn't really about me. It was about me sharing with them that they're important. So I guess starting in 2023, I want to tell you that you're important. I have no idea what's going on in your life. I really have no idea who needs to hear this, but there's usually someone out there that says, oh my gosh, Kim, your message was for me. And if that's that you, if you're that one person, great. I certainly and sincerely hope that you will join me tomorrow in the Zoom room, and we can talk about leadership and starting a mini foundation. We're only really going to scratch the surface. It is going to be a great opportunity for us to discuss leadership concepts, leadership mindset, and you can start looking at what you want 2023 to look like. Most likely, hopefully, you started forecasting in November, December, January, perfect time for forecasting. And then now you're implementing. But we've noticed, especially in the real estate sector, we've noticed that there in some markets, not all, because we know there's not one specific market everywhere. It's like specific and unique. We've noticed that in many instances, we've gone from a seller's market and we're slowly shifting to a buyer's market. Not in all instances, but in many. Why is this important? If everything around you is shifting, perhaps it's time to consider shifting along with the changes and making yourself better than you are today. Not to say there's anything wrong with where you are, because there probably isn't, but you have probably a level where you are, a level where you want to be, and there's that gap. That's where I come in. As a coach, facilitator, trainer, my goal is to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And I can even start that in one small time together. No, it won't solve everything, but it may have you walk away with some aha moments, some ideas, some action steps that you can crystallize. And if you want help, I'll be your thinking partner on that. And we can kind of figure out where is it that you want to go. Doesn't matter what your profession is. Again, one of my main sectors that I work with is real estate, but I work with mortgage brokers. I work with non-for-profits. I work with, basically anyone who's wanting to grow. So would you grow with me? I invite you to participate tomorrow from 12:30 to 1:30 on Zoom in the Zoom room. You can join me, no cost to you, just the time that we're going to hang out. And I can promise two things. Number one, you'll be able to walk away with at least one new mindset idea, or two, you'll be able to walk away with an action step. I also add another promise. I promise that if the material that I'm sharing with you resonates with you, And if you find that you want to take a deeper dive and go further, I have different programs. There's no one size fits all. And we can figure out and craft something that works for you. But in the meantime, you could just take advantage of enjoying the complimentary training tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time. Again, Kimberly Trummel Consulting and Coaching, LLC. It is my pleasure to be able to address you today. And I wish you and yours a very successful, happy, prosperous, and healthy and joyful 2023. Be well and hold your image. Bye-bye for now.